Moravian Daily Text for Thursday, 23rd January 2025. Watchword. Do you think you can fool God the way you fool others? Job 13 verse 9. Doctrinal text. Jesus said to the Pharisees, "You are those who justify yourselves in the sight of others, but God knows your hearts." Luke 16 verse 15.
A reading from the Moravian Daily Text for Thursday, 23rd of January, 2025. Job 13 and verse 9. What will happen when he finds out what you are doing? Can you fool him as easily as you fool people? Job speaks of the greatness of God as witnessed by him in a strong rebuke to his friends. Job opines that he is prepared to take his case to God and not accept the advice of his friends, whom he considers untrustworthy. He complained against their claim of superior knowledge. He inquires how they would respond if they had been in his place. Would deception be their modus operandi, as they are prone to deceive each other? Job's friends were confident in their ability, although they were untruthful. But since they did not represent God, Job could challenge them. He asked, "Will it be well with you when he searches you out? Or can you deceive him as one person deceives another?" Our doctrinal text in Luke 16 records a parable which brings this deception vividly to the fore. It is a parable about a dishonest manager who concocted a diabolical scheme to deceive his Lord. Ironically, this parable is captioned the parable of the shrewd manager. His shrewdness was to encourage his debtors in a diabolical scheme to commit a grave sin in order to make himself look good in the eyes of his Lord. Can you deceive him as one person deceives another? Verse 6 of Luke reads, "So he invited each person who owed money to his employer to come and discuss the situation. He asked the first, 'How much do you owe him?' The debtor unwittingly were part of the scheme to defraud by accepting huge discounts on their debt. This dishonest manager gained the admiration of the Lord of the vineyard for being shrewd. He probably escaped being fired, but the dishonesty stands out. Christians are encouraged to draw parallels from this story. Use your worldly resources wisely for spiritual benefit of others." The final verse of this chapter are a warning to us. Do not allow worldly possessions to become your master. And if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth, who will trust you with the true riches of heaven?